Hey everybody, it's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Yesterday I just moved all my landscaping and summer crap to the back, and I brought all my winter stuff, snowblowers, to the front. Got about 7 snow commanders here. Some of them started up right away on one pull. Some of them ran out of gas, or didn't have gas, or it evaporated during the summer. And it wouldn't start, of course, with no gas. What's, kind of annoying is that, I had changed primer bulbs on most of them last year. And some of them are trashed already, That's terrible. So I'm going to have to replace some primer bulbs today and get some of these snow commanders started up, But I'm going to tackle the first one that I see, which is this Jacobsen. This Jacobsen has a very strange priming apparatus there. It's not even a primer, It's basically this thing here. And if you look inside, if you put this on full choke, right? Which it is now, right? That's open. Now the choke is closed, okay? It's on full choke. When you push this thing in, it basically just, it's not a primer. I mean, I don't know why it's designed that way, but it just basically covers up the entire carburetor opening there, so that there's no air going in at all, And apparently that's what gets it started. I don't see how that happens, because how does fuel get in there, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, I was thinking about drilling a hole over here and putting some kind of a primer bulb in there. So that this isn't really gonna work. I don't know. First I'm gonna try to start this up though. I tell ya, they don't make them like they used to. It just needed gas. Just put gas in it, started right up. Runs good. How this works is got a clutch over here. That's how you engage the auger. Look at that. That impeller is really fast. Disengage the brake to get it to go. See? Once you disengage it, it moves by letting go of the handle. Then you lock it to keep it from going anywhere. Kind of a weird design, but it works. What? This doesn't need anything. 1 down. 13 to go. My next one is this Sears Craftsman 2 track drive. Always like these track drive ones. This one blows pretty well. Not for really big snow, because it slips. I tried this last year during one of those nor'easters, and while it did blow snow pretty well, really super heavy snow, the tracks slip, believe it or not, and it won't go anywhere. You have to give it a little bit of a push, you know. So I just tried to pull start this a few times. There's gas in it, but I see little bubbles inside, so there might be some kind of water in there due to the ethanol breakdown during the summer. But I still think it should start, though. It doesn't show any signs of starting at all, you know. I'm going to flip it on its face and take off the bowl and check out the situation. So you just lift it up like this, and for you guys that follow my channel that are from warm climates down south that almost never see snow or have a need for snowblowers. Snowblowers are a very common item here in Long Island. You almost have to have one, you know, if you live on Long Island. You have to have one. Which is why I have so many, because they're almost like lawnmowers. When they don't work, people throw them out. I mean, less often, because obviously snowblowers are a lot more expensive, you know. But I'm just going to loosen that bowl and look inside. Just to show you, government is lifting restrictions on the amount of ethanol placed in gas. There's 10% is what I thought. I heard that somebody wants to up it to 15 or something like that. Thanks, Bob Dole. Anyhow, this thing was running perfectly last year. I had done a carb clean on it. And look at that. Just one summer of storage with gas in your carb creates that. Of course this is not going to start. This is packed full of gunk. You could just tell. Just like crap in there. I'm going to take that off now. What the heck? Is that crazy or what? Look at that. Looks like some kind of a paste. Look at that. That's crazy, man. Of course that's not going to start. Let me feel this. Alright, it feels like jelly. Or batter. Is that crazy? Ugh. Some gelatin. Looks like gelatin. That sucks, man. Honestly, guys, I usually have luck with storing stuff, you know, with gas in it throughout the summer. I usually don't have a problem. This is like one of the first times that I know this machine worked great last year because I used it and I cleaned the carb to get it going, you know. So I cleaned the carb. I stored it with gas. And this is what it turns into. So that's proof right there, man, that you know, you got to drain your gas before you store it, you know, for sure, because it's just going to cause you problems when you need to use this, you know. I'm going to try to get away with a quick and dirty, you know, which is just having it, not removing the carburetor itself, because it's pretty soft, you know, it's pretty soft gum. So I think carburetor cleaner, which is very harsh, you know, in general, I just blow it into that emulsion tube, the main jet canal, right? Up to the top there, it should be okay. You just gotta get this, gotta take the gasket off. You know why? Because this gasket looks pretty good still, you know, but I don't want to have it exposed to carburetor cleaner, because carburetor cleaner blows up gaskets like a balloon. You'll never get that gasket back on again. You guys know that. Yeah, I'm gonna clean this out a little bit. It seems like it's okay. And we'll clean up the bowl and put the bowl back and see if it fires up. So I just put everything back and I tried it, and it only works on the prime. It's not getting any gas because I'm pushing the fuel release button and no gas is coming out, which means that the needle and seat are screwed up. I have a feeling that that seat is done. See? No gas coming out. So guess what? That quick and dirty can't be done. Gonna have to take the carburetor off. 2 bolts here, one on the top. I thought I'd get away with quick and dirty, but not gonna work. I know I'm gonna lose those bolts. I know it. I just know it. That's going to be a problem. Yep, that's going to be a problem. Do this manually. The exhaust manifold bolt would not come off, so I had no choice but to put it back on its face again and do it quick and dirty this way. So basically, I just tested it, and I put it back after I took off the needle and the float bowl, and basically it started to flow. It was a little blocked up with gum inside the seat area. And the thing about the seat is, it'll disintegrate if you shoot carb cleaner in there. If you shoot carb cleaner in there and you don't let it dry out and you stick the needle in right away, that needle will just turn that thing into powder. So basically I'm using gas to clean this area with a Q-tip. As you can see, there's some crap in there. But it looks like I might be able to save this. As long as the seat doesn't disintegrate, it'll be alright. I blew compressed air in there too, and flowed pretty well. Can't really see, so I'm using a mirror to see. It looks okay. So I just put everything back. Let's test and see if this is filling up the bowl. I'm going to push that release button. Yeah, fuel is flowing. Flowing well too. This should start. So it started for a second, but then it started leaking quite a bit. And then I noticed that there's a hole, a pinhole there. So it was leaking fuel out of there. Right there. I don't understand why. It's crazy. There's a hole there. I'm gonna have to find a new bowl. I changed the bowl a couple of times. Now it seems to be working good. Off to the next one. So next we have a one of my 7 snow commanders that are remaining. I tried starting this earlier, it didn't start. Didn't have gas in it though. So also this primer bulb kind of messed up, which is strange because I changed this primer bulb last year and it's already, you know, gone bad. So whoever I bought it from, you suck. Anyway, it seems to still work though. I could feel some, I just put some gas in here now. It feels like it's at least kind of working, you know. I'm gonna give it a pull and see. Whoa! I gotta tell you, All those things that people said about the Toro Snow Commanders is right. Never really have any problems with these things. They just fire up all the time, you know. However, I definitely have to fix that primer bulb. Good thing for me is I've got thousands of primer bulbs. Yeah. This one's from Sten's. I bought 10 last year for, I want to say, 12 bucks, $11.99 for 10. That's a good deal. I mean, you'll pay maybe $5 or $8 for one. That's only because they have to send for shipping. So if you buy them in bulk, they end up to be like $1.50 each, you know, or less. So if you work on machines, you know, even though you're not a shop and you're just a dude like me who's in his garage, right? But if you work on a lot of this stuff and you know you need them, instead of paying $5 to $10 for one each time you fix one, why not, if you know you're going to work on them, just buy 10 or 20 for like $1.50 each. You know, you're saving money and you know you're going to use them, you know. So this is easy to change. Just 2 bolts here to take the panel off, and you have access to this. You just shove it on. Take the key out. 2 bolts come right off. And yes, you still have to lift this. The 2 clips on the bottom, you got to lift them, right? You can't get your finger in there to get it, right? But once you have that removed, this thing pops up a little bit, and you can just stick your hand in there and get those clips and pop this apparatus out. There you go. I think the combination of the sun shining on it, you know, the outside elements, it having some gas that was maybe sitting there for a while, because this is always touching gas, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it just wears out. But this is a no-name brand that I got from eBay. It was really cheap. I don't remember how much I paid, but it was really cheap. And you could tell it's a no-name brand. It's probably from China. So these aren't, I'm not going to buy these anymore, obviously. They don't work. But anyway, I was able to lift that up, and then you just get the new one, slip it over, you know. Just slip that on there. There we go. Easy peasy. Pop the screws back in, if I can find it. Anyway. And there you go. Of course it doesn't work now. Weird. It was just flooded. Let it sit for a bit. The spark plug was all wet. Dry off the spark plug. There you go. We have a MTD yard machine, 3 horsepower. This is a piece of junk. It's a really cheap piece of junk that I got for free. But you know what? I can make fun of this all I want. I just pulled it one start and started. So, pretty reliable actually. I think it just ran out of gas. Well, I can make fun of it all I want. It actually started up right away. So, didn't have to do anything to this. This one's good to go. Got more to go. All I needed was some time for it to dry out. Three more just started up, no problem. Put gas in it, started right up. So I did 4 Snow Commanders today. 1 small MTD, a Jacobson, and a Tank Track Craftsman track drive. Got this one to check out. This one to check out. So this one took a few pulls, but once I put some gas in there, took off the fuel shut off, started up. Very nice. This thing's been sitting in my shed for a long time. Started right up. Very cool. So here I have a really good condition, almost like new, yard machines by MTD. So this one doesn't start. Got lots of gas in it. At least I hope it's gas. Smells like gas. You never know. Anyway, I tried pulling it. It won't pull, so. Doesn't even sound like it wants to start. I'm going to shoot some spray in there and see what happens. Just took the cover off. Sprayed some. Try. Okay, it's not getting fuel then. I'm going to put this on its face and take the bowl off. Took off the nut. It's pretty clean. Took the bowl off. That's what I found. Crazy, man. Flakes of like hardened like rust or something. There's no water in there. Found out the problem. So here I have a close-up view of it. Look at the needle. Not even moving. So if it's not going to move, right? Oh, there we go. I loosened it up. See, now it's moving. Before it was stuck. See? So because it's stuck, no gas is going to get through at all. That's what happens with ethanol. It breaks down, becomes gummy, and it's sitting there for an entire winter or whatever, or summer. You know what? Now I think it's okay. I'm gonna clean out that bowl and see if it fills up with the gas. It's got some bad gas. How about it, man? All it was a stuck needle. I'll let this burn out, fill fresh gas in it. That's pretty cool, man. I mean, I started up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I started up 9 machines today. Awesome. Really wasn't all that difficult. You do have to get these things running, you know? I feel like today was a very productive day, you know? very short amount of time to get all 9 started. I've got 1, 2, 3 more Snow Commanders left, and you know what? I bet you those start up no problem too, you know? Put some gas in it, start it right up. Another one, starts right up. And then warm up a bit. There's another one right there, last one. Last one, started right up. It's almost gonna die, and then it's amazing. These Toros are really amazing, man. I'm telling you. The magnetos, just the ignition is just so good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this thing. Once you turn it off, it's almost about to stop, and all it takes is like one revolution of the spinning that creates that spark that it lets it start up again. You know, it's really amazing. Here. These Toro Snow Commanders really are great machines, man. Anyway, so that's fantastic, man. I have started up and got everything to run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All 12 of my snowblowers have now started up, ran, and I only had trouble with, there was one of them with that carburetor, you know, with the gumminess of, this one right here. The track drive. That one was really bad, you know. This one and this one had carburetor issues. Strange. Everything else was fine, you know. But, and I never thought I could get all of my snowblowers running in, it seems like a couple of hours, you know what I'm saying? So these are all ready to go, man. I mean, I'll spend some time and wash these off a bit and make it presentable for sale. But I'm ready to go this winter season. I've got plenty of snowblowers to sell. I've got 7 Snow Commanders. I'll probably get between 250, 300, and I have one that's electric start, so 350 for that one. Hopefully I'll get 150 for that little thing. Hopefully I'll get between $400 and $500 for the track drive. Hopefully I'll get $350 or $350 or $400 for that. Hopefully I'll get $450 for this one, because this is in great condition. I'll take $200 for that Jacobson. If not, I'll just keep it, you know. Anyway, that's my day. That really wasn't difficult at all. You know, a couple of carb cleans and filling up with gas, fine-tuning and stuff, adjusting. I'm going to put all this stuff back and go inside and relax. Anyway, just to show you, these Snow Commanders are very reliable. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.